Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A bank was robbed today in the city of Pottsville. According to police, the M&T Bank on South Center Street was held up just before noon. The robber, identified as a white man with a thin build about 6 feet tall, he was wearing a lime green shirt, dark hat, and sunglasses. The man handed the teller a note demanding money, and there was no weapon used, or no weapon was used as a threat. After receiving an unspecified amount of cash, the man left the bank and fled in an unknown direction. If you know anything or saw anything around that time, you are being asked to contact 911. There were no injuries. The teen shot yesterday morning in Freeland has died. According to police, 17-year-old Anthony Bonney was shot by 18-year-old Brandon Gambardella during an alleged drug deal at Freeland Park. According to court documents, Bonney met Gambardella to sell him cocaine, which turned out to be drywall shavings and baking soda. Gambardella of West Hazleton was charged with assault at that time, and no word when or if Gambardella will face homicide charges. Witnesses told police Gambardella told them he didn't mean for the shooting to happen. Authorities say a man shot and wounded by a homeowner after he broke into a residence and tried to set it on fire is now facing numerous charges. We told you about the story last night here on WYLN. Now we know Pennsylvania State Police say it was Michael Miller who was charged Monday with burglary, arson, and related offenses. The 41-year-old man from Old Forge allegedly entered a North Manheim home Sunday night and poured gas all over the floor. The 57-year-old homeowner was working there and confronted Miller. A struggle occurred and the homeowner pushed Miller outside. His daughter got his handgun and gave it to him. Miller eventually pushed the homeowner to the ground, but the man fired one shot, striking Miller in the left arm and abdomen. The homeowner suffered facial injuries, and he told authorities he doesn't know Miller. A Hanover Township man will be going to trial on an open count of criminal homicide in Luzerne County Court. After James Carter waived his right to a preliminary hearing, the charge was sent to county court. The 30-year-old is charged with fatally stabbing 18-year-old Joseph Lewis back in March. Carter remains in the Luzerne County Correctional Facility. No trial date has been set. 20-year-old Savannah Searfoss of McAdoo was arrested for failing to appear in court after her car broke down on the side of the road. Police approached her vehicle after getting reports of a suspicious driver in a disabled vehicle. Searfoss told police she was on her way to pick up her boyfriend from the Luzerne County Correctional Facility when the vehicle broke down. After a search of the vehicle, police say they found a bag of marijuana, a digital scale, and vial of white powder, as well as other drug paraphernalia. Along with what was found in the car, a small container was discovered inside the woman's bra containing crystal meth, Xanax, and pipe screens. Searfoss now charged with tampering with evidence, drug possession, and possessing drug paraphernalia. Authorities in Schuylkill County are asking for your help in identifying 2 people who they believe to have been involved in a suspicious fire in Gilberton. That fire destroyed a home at 116 Island Road in the Mahanoy Plains section of Gilberton back on June 10th. The state police fire marshal said the home was badly damaged and too unstable to know the exact cause of the fire. Witnesses say that they saw 2 people leaving that area around the time of the fire. Schuylkill County Crime Stoppers paying up to $1,000 to anyone who may have information about the incident. The number to call there on your screen, 1-877-847-7472, and all calls will remain confidential. 38-year-old Michael Yates of McAdoo will now spend a decade behind bars for sexually abusing a preteen boy from January 2014 until January 2016. Yates had instructed the boy not to tell anyone of the sexual abuse because it was a secret. Along with a decade in state prison, lifetime Megan's Law sanctions have also been imposed on Yates. The tornado that struck Wilkes-Barre Township left hundreds of people out of work, but now they are receiving some assistance. The Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry has activated its Rapid Response Coordination Services to assist the affected workers and businesses. Governor Wolf announcing that a team of specialists is meeting with the employers and affected workers to provide information about and access to services from unemployment insurance, health and pension benefits to financial, credit counseling, and social service programs. The services are state and federally funded and provided at no additional charge to the employers and employees, regardless of the reason for the layoffs. Also, it was just announced earlier today that the Luzerne County Emergency Management Agency is inviting businesses affected by last week's tornado to take part in an informational meeting Thursday with local, regional, and state agencies that can help them. County and township officials will be hosting that meeting 10 o'clock Thursday morning at the County EMA building on Water Street in Wilkes-Barre. Coming up on WYLN News, are you ready to dump the pump? Our Julia Wiegand explains. Plus, another reminder to avoid those scammers. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Overnight, clouds and 55. Partly cloudy to start, then some showers late in the day tomorrow, the high 79. And for Thursday, looks like some sunshine returns and a high of 81. We'll be right back.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
A loan that the city of Hazleton took from the pension fund account could be repaid by late July. Mayor Jeff Cassatt said the money that was borrowed to help pay bills at the beginning of the year could be repaid in full. The city is making progress in restoring $1.5 million in Act 205 earned income tax revenue that it borrowed from a pension account for covering operational costs at the beginning of the year. Officials did return $600,000 to the account in May and will make an identical payment this month, then pay the balance possibly by late July. The transfer must be returned to the account by December 31st, according to a vote cast by council. National Dump the Pump Day is back this Thursday. WYLN's Julia Wiegand explains.
June 21st marks the 13th annual National Dump the Pump Day, where riding public transit routes are free all day. The APTA and the public transportation industry come together each year to dedicate the day, encouraging people to leave their cars at home and ride public transportation. Hazleton Public Transit is just one of the many participating in the event nationwide.
This event started back in 2006 when gas prices soared to $3 a gallon. And today they're back at the same price again. Basically, this is to help people improve the environment, that they can walk to work, take public transportation to work, ride their bicycle to work, and our buses are equipped to put their bikes on the bus also, so that helps.
All across the country, public transportation is being promoted as environmentally friendly and an affordable way to travel. You can reduce your carbon footprint by 20 pounds or 4,800 annually by riding the bus.
In promoting Dump the Pump Day, most agencies now were using CNG buses, which is powered by natural gas. It's the cleanest and most efficient fuel today, so that also helps the environment.
The Luzerne County Transportation Authority is also taking part in the day. Community leaders will ride LCTA buses throughout the day to show support and emphasize its availability to local businesses, schools, workplaces, and shopping venues. Staff and LCTA management will hold a meet and greet Thursday morning with prize giveaways at the James F. Conahan Intermodal Center in downtown Wilkes-Barre. APTA said a two-person household can save an average of more than $10,000 annually by downsizing to one car. Every dollar invested in public transportation yields $4 in economic returns. Save your money, save your world. Reporting from Hazleton for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Recently, State Police Hazleton have received many calls from citizens reporting phone scams from people posing as the IRS, DEA, and other utility companies demanding payment for fines or back taxes. If the victims refused to pay, they were threatened with arrest or deportation. The purpose of these fraudulent calls are to obtain your personal information and money. So a reminder, call your local police if you suspect you are a victim of the phony calls, and never give out personal information to someone you don't know. The Pennsylvania State Police says troopers are now wearing body cameras. It's part of a pilot program that will last through the end of 2018. Acting Commissioner Robert Ivanchik said today that patrol troopers in Troop B, Uniontown, Troop J, Avondale, and Troop T in Somerset are trained and wearing the cameras on duty. Ivanchik says the program will help the department ensure it's prepared for wider use of the cameras. The Pennsylvania State Police received a $52,000 federal grant to buy about 30 of the cameras. The department is using them under an interim policy that is making public. A 2017 Pennsylvania state law exempts police audio and video recordings from the state's right to know law, leaving the release of those records largely to the discretion of police. Details of a state budget plan are emerging as rank-and-file Pennsylvania lawmakers are beginning to hear details about a package negotiated behind closed doors by top Republican lawmakers and Democratic Governor Tom Wolf. A spending package of around $32.5 billion could get a House Appropriations Committee vote today and see passage by both Republican-controlled chambers by the end of the week. Lawmakers are expected to approve more money for public schools as well as for public school safety. Republicans, however, are rejecting the governor's overtures for a severance tax on Marcellus Shale natural gas drilling. Pennsylvania state government entered the final weeks of this fiscal year with stable tax collections, a year after budget makers filled a $2.2 billion deficit, largely by borrowing. Coming up on Silverbrook's News Choice, coffee and conversation with the Pennsylvania State Police. We'll have more about that on Community and You. Plus, a veterans informational meeting tomorrow, and we have the details. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
Spring is here, so stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
Wyln TV 35 is looking to hire a highly motivated, energetic salesperson for the Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and surrounding areas. Send your resume to the email or the address on your screen. Wyln is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to have with me Trooper Anthony Petrowski from Pennsylvania State Police Hazleton, and we're going to talk about a new event that you guys are putting on to kind of bring the community to the barracks and see kind of all the different parts of the Pennsylvania State Police. So this is a really cool and new program that you guys are putting on. So talk to me a little bit about getting to know us.
So what it is, it's an event to give back to the community. A lot of the assets we have within the Pennsylvania State Police aren't able to be seen by the public in which we serve. The things like the helicopter, you know, everybody wants to see it, and I completely understand. It's an awesome piece of equipment. So we have the helicopter coming down. We're going to have our forensics unit from Troop N. They're going to be out. They're going to be showing some equipment, letting some people do some things. We're going to have a State Police K-9 there. And we're also going to have our Special Emergency Response Team, which is our CERT team. The negotiator van's going to be there. A patrol vehicle, a state police recruiter is going to be there. The whole point is there's static displays for people to come check out, interact with the troopers that are highly trained to work these pieces of equipment, and talk to us. Come down and see us, meet us, and any questions people might have, this is an opportunity for us to give back to the community.
So when we were reading this and I called you to come in, I thought in my head, this is basically Camp Cadet for everybody, kind of like rolled into one
without
thing.
the running.
Yeah,
so
without the
people
without
should
the running.
appreciate that. Yeah.
So this is a great event. So when is it going to take place, and where exactly is your barracks?
It's going to take place this Saturday, June 23rd, at the State Police Barracks in Hazleton. That's 250 Desson Drive in West Hazleton. It's in Valmont Industrial Park, and it's from 10 to 1.
So, of course, there'll be a lot going on with this, so I encourage everyone to come out. It looks like so far it's going to be nice, so hopefully the weather will hold out for everything. And this is kind of unique to have everything right in one place so everyone can see, because usually when we see the state troopers, it's at a scene, maybe a crash or an incident that's going on somewhere, and there's no real major interaction with the public. Now they're able to get in and see exactly what you guys are able to work with and what you guys do every day.
Absolutely. And that's the whole point of doing this. They're going to be able to see the helicopter, talk to the pilot, ask questions. He might even be able to let them get in it while it's on the ground, not in the air, and check it out and show them some of the equipment that we use. Again, it's all about interacting, you know, any questions. This is the public's chance to come and see some of the stuff that we use and talk to us, ask any questions, and, you know, just get it out there.
So again, this will take place on Saturday, June 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 at the PSP Hazleton Barracks in West Hazleton in the Valmont Industrial Park. And I guess the easiest way to explain it is when you go to the red light where the airport beltway and 93 right at Dunkin' Donuts there, you'll make the left or right, depending which way you're coming, and go down into the park, and it runs into you guys. A lot going on there. And again, just encouraging everyone to come out and take part and learn a little bit about the troopers and the officers who basically go out there every day and put their lives on the line to protect all of us here in the area.
Absolutely, and it's free. You move at your own leisure. You check things out. That's about it.
And there's no running.
No running. I'll stress that again. No running.
And again, this is such a great event to come out and learn so much more. And of course, as Trooper Pachowski said, there will be a recruiter there to talk about. So maybe if you're interested in becoming a state trooper or learning more about it, this will be the perfect place to go and ask questions and just learn about the process.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. And again, the Troop and Come and Get to Know Us event will be on Saturday, June 23rd from 10 until 1 at the PSP Barracks in Hazleton. That's in the Valmont Industrial Park over in West Hazleton. Thanks for joining us, everyone, on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Summer is here, so make it awesome with a new Subaru from Fairway Subaru in Hazleton. Now get awesome savings on your favorite Subaru. 2018 Impreza, $153 a month. 2018 Forester, $188 a month. 2018 Outback, $209 a month. Plus, keep saving every summer with the Fairway Promise program. That's complimentary loaners, tire rotations, shuttle service, vacation checkups, and much, much more. Awesome! Fairway Subaru in Hazleton. The right car, the right price, the right dealer.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
WYLN TV 35 has a position available for a sports reporter/videographer. Please send resumes and demo reels to Gary Perna, News Director, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, Pennsylvania, 18201, or email news@WYLNTV.com. WYLN is an equal opportunity employer.
Three days of fun activities for the whole family, all set to take place at the 2018 Berwick Area Regatta. A carnival will be kicking off on Friday at 4 and will run through Sunday the 24th until 3 p.m. Saturday, there will also be an all-day car cruise and paddle for the Gold Kayak and Canoe Race, and that starts at 2 o'clock. There's a high-speed boat race that takes place Saturday from 10 until 5 and Sunday from 10 until 3. The event, hosted by the Berwick Boat Club and the American Powerboat Association, it benefits the Columbia County Traveling Library and Venture Crew 22. So, if you're looking for something fun, bring the whole family to Riverfront Park on South Eaton Street in Berwick. That's coming up this weekend, the 22nd through the 24th. The Wilkes-Barre VA Medical Center announcing it will be hosting town hall meetings for veterans, family members, and the public. And the first one will be getting underway tomorrow. The meetings provide feedback on VA operations and recommendations for veterans programs. The first meeting takes place tomorrow, Wednesday, June 20th, 5 o'clock at the VA Medical Center's second floor recreation room in Wilkes-Barre. There will also be a town hall meeting Wednesday, June 27th at 5 o'clock at Northampton Community College Gates Center Alumni Hall in Bethlehem. The meetings are open to the public. The veterans and their families are also encouraged to attend. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Want to watch WYLN over the air with an antenna? These maps make it easy for you to check out our over-the-air UHF coverage area using the Longley Rice propagation mode. All of our broadcast and cable maps can be found on our Facebook page and on WYLNTV.com. Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
WYLN has strong ties to the community and it's committed to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hands Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to Pennsylvania continues with the broadcast of Hazleton's Fun Fest Parade and the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants Despair Hill Climb. And throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other community events. WYLN, we're your local network.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.